Should you quit your day job and become a full-time trader? So this is a question that I got asked in our free Telegram channel. The link to that is in the description below. And this is obviously a question that many traders will get to at a certain point. And often I see that people put too much pressure on themselves. They think they have to do one or the other. But from my experience and what I've seen in traders that I mentor, it's not as black and white. And let me tell you a story from a trader that we have mentored that has been with us for a few years, and he was very good while still working at a day job. So he had a regular day job and he was trading and learning, and then he became profitable during having a day job. And then he made the decision, okay, I'm going to quit my job and focus exclusively on my trading. And what happened right after he moved to full-time trading? His trading results really suffered, and he became a losing trader once again. He couldn't finish a month profitable, and the results were very erratic. He said then that he felt a lot of pressure, and also another thing that he didn't first acknowledge and that he completely overlooked was that when you're at home and when there's nothing else to do, when you're just sitting at your screen, you are often bored and tempted to take trades that are not in your trading plan just because you want to fill the boredom and because you need something to do. This is something that I have observed in people, especially when you're coming from a regular background and maybe your parents or your society or your friends or your circle has ingrained this belief that you have to actually do the physical work to make money, and you cannot just sit at home and do nothing and still make money. And obviously this is going to create a lot of inner conflicts, because in trading, you're not putting in any physical work, and sometimes there's nothing to do for hours or for days even. So for some people, it may even feel wrong to do nothing or to do less than maybe your parents, who maybe work at a real taxing and really physical job, while you are sitting at home in your comfortable chair, in your living room, in your aircon apartment, and you just need to click a mouse and potentially make money or not. And those are all the things that the trader or other traders also overlooked. And what happened then is that I talked to him, and then he said, okay, I decided to go back to my day job, but I'm gonna go for a part-time job, just a few hours every day, a few hours every week, so that he has a balance, and it's not only, everything is not only reliant on his trading. And what he saw is then a significant improvement of his trading results immediately after he made the change. He went back to the office. He said he also missed the social components, the social interaction with his co-workers. Obviously not always is the interaction with your co-workers nice, but once you see that sitting home alone and what it really means to be a trader, many people will actually appreciate the daily hassle of having a day job and having those interactions, because humans, we need interactions. We are social creatures, so you will immediately miss those social and human interactions as a trader. And my message with this video is that, first of all, don't put too much pressure on yourself, and don't think in terms of just black and white. You can approach it gradually. You can maybe approach your boss and talk to him about your situation. And most of the bosses, or many bosses, are often very understandable. And if you talk to them and said, okay, I want to cut back on my hours every week, and maybe you take 1 or 2 days per week where you take completely off from your day job, of course you get less paid, but you have more time to focus on your trading. Or maybe you go half. You only go into the office in the morning, and then at the evening or afternoon you have more time for your job or for your trading actually. There are many options how you can approach this, and I have often seen that those middle ways, not the black and white, not the all or nothing option, or options are often much better for traders. So again, don't put too much pressure on yourself. And again, this is only a thought that you should have when you're already profitable. The step from going full-time or at least part-time, it has to be done when you already have a profitable track record. You need to be profitable for at least 6 to 12 months at least. Better longer, because the longer you have been profitable, the more market cycles you have gone through. The market always changes. Sometimes the market is stuck in high trending phases for a long time. Sometimes the market is stuck in range markets. So you really want to make sure that you go through all of those different market phases while still being profitable during all those different market types. And then also, of course, you need to make sure that you don't rely on your trading account to put food on your table and to pay your rent. you need to have a nest egg, you need to have savings that cover at least 1, 2, 3, 4 years. It depends a little bit on your situation. Do you have kids and a family you need to take care of? Then obviously you need to have way more savings, and you be less risk taking, and you be more risk averse. So a lot of things have to go into this, but I think this video provided a few important tips and pointers that will help you in your situation understand the process from going to trading with a job to working less at your job, and then finally maybe even making the jump to full-time trading. However, this is not for everyone, and I would really encourage you to always listen to yourself. Pay attention to how you feel, and if you see that trading full-time isn't for you, then look for a different solution. There are many options how you can do that. That's the great thing about trading. It offers many options, many opportunities, so make sure that you know about them, and then you can make much better decisions.